All right, so today we are diving into something kind of interesting. You know how it is on the campaign trail. Always something that gets everybody talking.
Always something.
Right. And this time it's got us thinking about like what we expect from our leaders and, especially when it comes to their age, can they handle the job, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. Energy, stamina, that sort of thing.
Exactly. So it's late October 2024, right? We're in the thick of it. Trump's running again, 78 years old this time around,
Oh, wow.
going up against Kamala Harris. She's 59. And Mini Racker, that site, they put out a piece about what's going on, and it got us thinking.
Interesting. What'd they say?
So they're talking about how Trump's been ducking out on some pretty big interviews, like CNBC, NBC, even the Shade Room.
Shade room, huh? Interesting.
And of course, Harris is using this, right? Saying he's exhausted, not up to the job, especially at his age. It's like a repeat of the primaries. Remember when Biden stepped down?
Right, right.
Same playbook. But then Trump, well, he comes back swinging, denies he's tired, says his schedule's packed, he's got tons of energy, even called Harris a loser, said she's got no energy, like not even the energy of a rabbit.
Wow.
I know, right? But there's this other thing. He keeps bringing up his active lifestyle, how his parents lived long lives. It's like he's saying he's got this age-defying thing going on.
It's interesting how this whole thing turns into a bigger conversation about age and leadership, right?
Yeah,
We see it everywhere, not just politics. We want experience, but we also want someone who can handle the pressure, the demands. It's a tough balance.
absolutely.
And, it makes you think about how we often use family history to kind of predict our own health and how long we'll live. Like with Trump talking about his parents. But it's not that simple, is it?
Not at all.
Genes matter, sure, but so do our choices, our environment. Even luck plays a role.
Right, right. It really makes you wonder how much of what we see in a leader's stamina is actually there versus, what we've been taught to think about age. It's like this ingrained bias we have.
I think so, yeah.
And then there's the whole rabbit energy comment. Do we really need our leaders to be bouncing off the walls? Like, stamina is important, for sure. But what about experience, wisdom, that different kind of energy you get from years of dealing with tough situations?
Right, are we undervaluing those things? It's a good question. And it goes beyond just individual leaders. It's about the whole system. The opportunities, the expectations, how we treat people regardless of age.
It's a much bigger conversation.
Exactly. And there was this one little detail in that article that stuck with me. It mentioned Trump skipping a town hall and that Shade Room interview. It seems small, but maybe it tells us something. Like who a candidate talks to, who they engage with. Maybe that tells us about their priorities. Do they really get the electorate, the diversity of the people they want to lead? Just something to think about.
It is. It really is food for thought.